Hey guys, it's Katie at scrappinkaty.ctmh.com, and I am bringing you day 19 of the 30 days of sketches, and then also scrap timbers prompt for today.
Here is a look at the sketch for day 19, and the scrap timber prompt is something from my stash, which I have not pulled yet, but I will. And then I'm also using this for the Stretch Your Sketch September video as well. So I'll have both groups, both links for both groups linked down below, so you can check out the Stretch Your Sketch as well as the ladies playing along with the 30 days of sketches in scrap timber. So right off the bat, I have pulled out some more photos from night fishing, which night fishing I believe was day 13. I don't know, I'll have to look. And then I've already pre-cut some pages. So what I am going to do is I am going to basically cut this layout in half for the Stretch Your Sketch portion of this video. And so what Stretch Your Sketch is you take the sketch and you try to make anything but a 12 by 12 out of it. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. In the end, it will be a 12 by 12, but it's going to be two 6 by 12 layouts, and then I'm going to be using flip flaps to add it to that night fishing layout that I've already done. So I am going to kind of clear my table and then also go get my stash. I have a bunch of embellishments that I think will go perfect with this layout for that scrap timber prompt. So I'll be right back. So I've grabbed my stash of embellishments. We just have to forget, or have to not forget to use them. I do that quite often. And so the first thing I am going to do is I am going to attach these photos to this white daisy cardstock. And I believe I'm going to go in this order. So this is where we first saw the moon coming over the dam. You can barely see it there, but it was so pretty. And of course I didn't have my big camera, my big Canon. I only had my cell phone. And so some of these photos aren't really the greatest quality, but when you're working with 3 by 2.5, I think is what these are sized at. No, not 3. 3.5 by 2.5. They're pretty small, so quality kind of gets lost in translation. And then after all, these are really for my kids to look at the albums and then remember. And that is easily done by looking at any quality photo. So, you know, I think so many people are worried about, you know, I have to scrapbook every single photo. And no, just, you know, scrapbook the ones that will bring back the memory. If you have tons of photos and you have some blurry ones, just throw the blurry ones away. If you don't have tons of photos, then, and you have a blurry one, like, see, I don't have a whole lot of photos, but I do have blurry ones, then I need to do that a little bit bigger. Then save the, use the blurry one. They don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to use them all of those things. However, I am not an expert. I'm just telling you what I think. So I think what it was this was for So I want to make this 4 1/4. And that way there'll be just a tiny bit of that Sundance color showing. And I'm just going to leave my cutter out so I can attach these. It's almost like a photo strip. I like it. Attach those down and then go ahead and just trim that off. Okay, so there we go on that one. And remember, we are building 6 inches at a time. So these are going to go all the way over. And then I've got these 2 pieces. So this is going to serve, that should be 5 inches. So I actually want to scoot this over just a little bit, but I don't have to worry about it because it will be hidden with these photos. So I want to do that, and then in the middle will be that. Just purely guessing here, so that's why I'm kind of bringing out all pieces so I can figure out where this is going to go. Okay, so I like that. Zip strip comes next. And the zip strip actually sticks out just a little bit further. And then I love this pattern paper. It's got all of these cute little icons. So we did canoeing, we stayed in a tent, we had a little campfire, the kids saw vegetation, I drank coffee. So I think that those icons just go perfectly with this. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to have this. And then let's go ahead and bring this one in. I gotta look at my sketch again. So this one's going to be a little bit easier because we don't have to worry about a photo strip. It's just going to get lined up. I'm going to take that off for right now just to figure out where this one goes. And I'm going to scoot it over a little bit too, since my yellow piece, that's messing with me because it's not even. Since my Sundance photo strip piece had to be 4 1/4 instead of 4 inches. Remember, I had to move this little geometrical piece over a little bit. Otherwise, they were supposed to go flush, but that didn't really work. So I'm gonna have to find something to do with this inside piece, because I think it's more important that they look the same from the outer edges. Okay, so we've got that. This is going to go here. So then what can go there? I don't know. Or you know what? It may not. It may not do anything. It may just stay like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down. And I'm going to try and center it top to bottom. And then we can start embellishing. So I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and pull my embellishments up here. So I have a couple. I have all these wooden ones. These are really love. I don't want love. I kind of like these cameras. They're kind of cool. So let me just grab some of those. Campfire. I mean, like, how perfect is that? I was here. No bears. This way. This is a good sign for that dead fish, you know, because they went fishing. That might be cute. This way could point toward the flap, like, hello, flap it. Let's do this. Heart. This story. Fun. Just plain wonderful. You're really neat. I don't know if I want those. This was meant to be. That's really not fitting. Snapshot. Sweet. One of those days. Adventure. That one's a good one. Good times. Every day. Just a few thoughts. Okay, so I'm thinking that that's probably all I'm going to use. Is those. And then let's see what this other one has. So this other one, I really like these. These are from an old collection of mine. And this was like a little camping paper packet. So I like that one. Totally Awesome would be cool if there was a picture of a toad. Backward Adventure or Backyard. My Friend, Top Notch, Summer. And then I could always do the date with that one. So I'm going to pull those. And then there's these cork shapes I'm thinking about using, but I don't know if they have any that are relevant. I mean, because it was not fall, so probably not going to use those, even though I love them. Okay. So this is going to be my scrap timber, is all of this stuff. And we got to find some way to hide this. Or embrace it. Hide or embrace. Those are two options here. So I like Adventure, and I think actually I might back that with some of that yellow. And that way it can go half on, half off. I really think this is a good sign. It's perfect for that dead fish, even though we did not catch anything. Terrific, you're terrific, you're so fun, you're way cool, you're the best, you're top notch, you're my friend. May, discover, explore, learn, celebrate, treasure, search. I think I like explore. And I think I might put those two together. And then, I don't know. I need to do a journaling card. Okay, so I pulled my PML or my project, I mean not Project Life. It's like Project Life. They're pocket cards. I pulled those thinking that there might be a journaling one in here I can use. If not, there are, you know, I can just cut some graph cards. I have some cards that are just like graph paper, which I love. Wonder Woman, Let's Roam. That's cute. Hot coffee, a walk in the woods. Nature's pretty cute. Find me in the forest. Outside the box. Okay, so these are the 5 that I'm thinking about. But you know, I really like that one. And I really like this one. I like these, but I'm just thinking they may be too big. Okay, so let me try that one too. So unfortunately, with things like that, you just have to take them off and then try them. I want that going up. I don't want it going that way because then it kind of points off the page. So I could do that, nature. I could do Let's Roam. Same thing, have these circles. Kind of, I really want the May directly across. It's not very much room to, sorry, I'm thinking, not very much room to journal on. The only thing about this one is, you know, it has a spot for the date. So I guess I could either have it out like that, explore, have that one like that. Okay, this might be the way we go. Okay, well, what I do know is that I want to do this. So let's go ahead and get that glued down. I'm just going to put glue on either side of, or each side of those letters. hold it down. And then go ahead and just glue that sucker down, because I am pretty sure that's where that's going to go. No changing that. Adventure. And I'm really digging this. I think the only thing I might do is add ink around the edge just to make it pop. You know, usually my motto is, you know, once you ink one thing, you kind of have to ink it all. But I don't think in this case, because I just want it to pop. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and get that glued down. And where do I want this? I don't know if I want it even with those two, which is what I think. I think it'll kind of encaptures, I don't even think that's a word. It kind of encompasses, kind of, I don't know what the word is. So the other thing I want to do is, I think I want to add just a little bit of liquid adhesive, so that'll stay. Oh, but it's not May. Oops. Okay, August. That was almost a mess up. This summer, like, it's still supposed to be the kids are just now getting out from school, or out from school. It's just so fast. And you know, the older you get, the faster it goes. Okay, so this little tree grouping, the only tree touching is this base one. And I want it overlapping this card. And I want the tree straight. I don't care about this thing, except I don't know why it's crooked. Oh well. Okay. And then this one, I'm just going to put a whole bunch of liquid glass. And it's going to go, I think I'm going to put it right here. And that way I can actually stamp the date right there. Now on this one, I'm going to have to use foam tape, because it's got to go around this. So I'm going to attach it to the layout itself. I think that'd be easier than me having to figure out where that circle is. And as soon as I turn it over to put the foam tape on, I know that somehow it would get all backwards. Okay, so I like explore, I like that, I like that. The only other thing is to do this. And I'm going to put just glue right there. And so by putting it in between these photos, it could actually be, this is a good sign with the moon coming up, or this is a good sign seeing fish. Either way, it's a good sign. And then I need, you know, one of these elements over here. So I pulled these. These aren't exactly from the same collection. These are from the Wander collection. But I think I really want to use that. Okay, back to this. Sorry, I get distracted. These are from the Wander collection. And so, but I'm thinking that they kind of look okay, right? Maybe. I don't want to hide the heart. See, he's standing in a heart that someone made with rock. Don't want to hide that. Let's bring out some stickers, and maybe that colorful thing will kind of bring those over. So, Gone Exploring. Fishing. Let's take the sticky off of this one, just in case. We kind of probably need a lamp, correct? Because it was nighttime. So let's take the sticky off of that one. And then I'm going to pull these back out. There were some arrows, remember, in Totally Cool. Maybe I can use those. I'm putting that in my chair. Let's see if I forget that it's there. So I could cut off Backyard. We did hear toads, but I don't have any pictures of toads. Somehow I feel like these should be up at the top because these are so heavy right here on the bottom and on the right. That maybe I can point. Maybe I could even cut that off. Oh man, I just don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know. Okay, so I think I am going to add 3D foam tape to the back of this little fish stamp. I guess it's a stamp. I don't know what it is. Looks like a postal stamp to me. So I'm going to go ahead and add that right there. And then we just got to figure out, do I have adventure anywhere else? Yes, I have adventure there. So that's not going to make sense. I think I can save these for my other layouts that I'm going to do with this. Wild and free, always take the scenic route. Inhale, exhale, here and now. Adjust your altitude. It's in my nature. Gone exploring. I'm going back to this. And I'm thinking maybe I'll use this arrow. I really want to point to the moon, but I'm thinking I can point to this fish. And then that would be these over here. I should have thought about that before I glued those down. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? I could also point to him. I could point up there. I kind of like that. And cut it off. What about this? Yeah, okay. We're just gonna go for it. You know, it's one of those things that I could probably sit here for another 30 minutes and play with these embellishments. I don't want to, and you don't want to watch it, so I'm happy with this. So we are going to stick that right there. We're going to make it go off the photo so eyes automatically see it. And while it's pointing to the end, or to that side going off the page, I think we're okay with that, or I am. Okay, so there it is. Fast and Furious. These will be put into 6x12 flip flaps and added to that layout. Like I did last year, I'll do a walkthrough of all the layouts at the end of September, and so you'll actually get to see those attached to that layout and see how flip flaps work. Okay, that's it. I will leave links down below to all of the products that I used, as well as a full list of girls participating in the 30 days of sketches, and then another list for the girls that are participating in Stretch the Sketch. And remember, that's where we took a 12x12 sketch and we made anything but a 12x12, hence my 6x12 flip flaps. And then don't forget that coming up in October, the creative design team is having a 31 days of Christmas card event. Now, we will be showing some things other than cards, but this is exclusive. And so the early bird pricing is only available until the 20th at midnight. So you'll want to click the link down below. Go ahead and get registered for that. And you will be added to a Facebook group where you will see 31 videos, one for each day of the month of October, full of Christmas ideas that then you can incorporate into your Christmas cards or your Christmas crafts. If you have any questions, let me know. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button and consider leaving a comment. And if you aren't already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and then sign up for notifications so you'll be alerted the next time I post a crafty video. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 20.